Hello, hello! It's been a while since we last met, but here I am. Welcome back to my channel. In case you don't know me, I'm Prang. Nice to meet you. I like to make food and lifestyle content, and I will make so much more, so I hope you stick around and hear about exciting news and update that I'm gonna share with you today. But first, let me get some tea. Actually, it's coffee. So, how have you been? If you ask me, I have gone through quite some life-changing moments. If you follow my Instagram, you probably know that already. First thing, I got married in the spring this year. Drum roll. From my previous video, I already shared with you guys that I got engaged and yep, wedding happened and now I'm officially a wife. But that's not the things that I wanted to share with you today, and it's probably not the reason why you clicked this video. The title has spoiled the fun already, but you can probably see it very clearly. I transformed my body and that changed my life entirely. It's not an exaggeration. You probably confused why just losing weight is going to change someone's life. Well, let's hear me out. So I'm going to pop like a photo here or an insert somewhere, that was me last year in December, before I started. I tried to obviously foster body confidence, but at that time I also felt really big, and not like big as people would say, oh no, you're not that big. But I just felt uncomfortable in my body. I felt unfit. Most of my clothing were all too tight. It's just like too tight to the point that you feel like, okay, you need to lose some weight. There were several factors that came to play to make me gain weight. All in all, I was the person to blame for not taking care of myself and not taking care of my diet. Then the wedding came along and I want to look my best, like confident on the wedding day. But that is just kind of like a tiny side reason why I wanted to lose weight. I have this kind of visual in my head of how I wanted to style my bridal look, which I'm not gonna go in details to that obviously, but if you want to know how I style my bridal look and everything around the wedding, then please leave the comment below and I try my best to put together some vlog for you. Anyway, I decided to lose weight. I didn't have particular goal of how much I want to lose, but just to fit into the dress that I wanted, and that's it. I changed my diet, I started working out, voila, this is me, this is my body around the wedding day, and I still couldn't believe until this day how much I've changed from December to the wedding, which is in the spring, and that is not that far apart from each other. I've changed like completely 6 months later roughly, and I still lose some more weight, not a lot, and I get fitter and stronger, more toned. As you can see, this is my body now. This is me. This is me every day. This is me talking to you. What struck me during the journey is how happy I was and how fun and exciting I felt to experiment with my diet, how I cook my food, how I try different new flavors, and how I get to be really creative to make a healthier adaptation of the food that I really liked previously. Thai food that might not be very healthy, but I had really good fun experimenting with all the flavors and ingredients and new cuisines, and I learned so much more about how to be mindful eating and how to be conscious and be present with my diet and with myself. Is that sort of feeling of achievement that you get to do something good for yourself, and I felt rewarded every day doing this. My health has improved, my skin has gotten so much clearer and way less acne. I don't really get sick or get like allergic reactions anymore. Maybe I do sometimes, but it's just like a very rare case comparing to previously. I've built an amazing relationship with my food, with diet, and I gained strength physically and mentally and become positive, full of energy. I posted my food every day, and friends have been inspired by those food that I make. And I want to share my story even more to more friends and to new friends like you guys. That's why I created Bao and Beans channels, to continue sharing my story of finding the balance and living a balanced, intuitive lifestyle. The name is actually referred to me and my partner. Bao is basically me, well, because I'm Asian, and also I'm still always be the squishy fluffy one, even though that now is not really fluffy anymore. He is Bean because he's always be a tiny little bean. It could also means a life full of joy and happiness, life full of beans. And we both like eating beans. So that's how all the name came along. It's quite a mouthful, to be honest, but I still think that this gives such a nice ring to it and tells some stories behind it. So I would like to stick with Bao and Beans. So if you're on a weight loss journey, if you want to get started, or you're hoping to improve your well-being, or just be a better version of yourself, I'd like to be your friend. Because to me, having someone who understands what you're going through is always appreciated. That's why I want to be that person for you. Or even you just like want to hang out and want some new ideas, new places to eat, cafe recommendations, anything lifestyle, that's also cool. So if you think that this is kind of your vibe, so please don't forget to subscribe, like, and then stay tuned. Let's do our best and see how this chapter will lead me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!